Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say not bad, eh? Not a bad way to start off the long weekend by getting to stay home another day.
Yeah.
It's good. All right. What do we think? Why don't we start this bad boy off here? I'll start explaining everything that we got going on. It's funny, I've already said it like 3 times today. The 5:30 class, Matt this morning thought that this warm-up was part of the strength component, which is kind of funny because it kind of looks like that. But no, the warm-up is somewhat of a light workout. But again, we'll just make sure that we're doing it at a nice light pace. Everyone's good there with that one. So don't worry too much about that for now. What we got today for our strength component is every 2 minutes for 6 sets. We're going to ideally be going for 1 power clean into 1 hang power clean into 1 push press or push jerk. If we don't have weights that are heavy enough for that, only difference is that you're going to go for 4 of each movement. So you do 4 power cleans from the floor, 4 hang power cleans, and then 4 push jerks or shoulder overhead. You'll rest the remainder of the 2 minutes, and then you'll continue on for the 6 sets from there. So most people have been getting about a minute or so of rest in between each set, just depending on how fast they kind of fly through those moves and how heavy they have for weights. Then once we're done that, we're into a fairly fast-paced workout, which is 4 rounds of 15 front squats. So either, again, 2 dumbbells on the shoulder, holding a dumbbell in the goblet position, having a light barbell on the shoulder. The goal is that weight-wise, you should be able to go unbroken for the 15 for at least the first 2 rounds. The last 2 rounds, maybe you're going 2 quick sets at most. And then ideally a 20 cal row or 2 minutes of cardio. So if we don't have a rower, obviously we'll do just 2 minutes of either, like if we have a bike, an elliptical, a treadmill, that's great. If we don't have that, we can do skipping, jumping jacks, burpees. You can do shuttle sprints. You can do stair sprints, lots of options for that. And I'm also totally cool with you even doing 2 different movements for the cardio. So for example, doing like a minute of skipping and then a minute of burpees, that if you want to do something like that, that's also cool with me. Most people this morning, it's been taking them about, on the fast end, like 10 and a half, 11 minutes, on the higher end, like 13 to 14 minutes. So it just kind of depends on how quick we can kind of get through those front squats, how fast we can keep our transitions, and then hopefully just keep ourselves moving at that consistent pace for all 4 rounds. So nothing too crazy in terms of the movements themselves. Any questions or concerns to start there? Cool. Oh, Jenny, how's the wrist?
I probably can't clean.
That's fair.
So that sucks.
Can you do deadlifting yet? Like, can you?
Yeah, I'm going to try cleaning.
Don't hurt. Okay, you can test it, but if you feel anything, no.
I'll test it.
Yeah, with an empty bar at first, and then.
Okay, yeah.
I would say the reason I'm the same as you, like, I'd be literally the exact same. Like, when here, I'll give you a bad example. When I sprained my ankle, I couldn't do proper snatches, so I just did muscle snatches. Anyway, so I get it. Like, yeah, just like as long as there's no pain, I'm okay. So that's how you have to gauge it.
I was gonna say, is Rob there? But you're not at the gym.
No, I'm at home, so no one's here to give you shit today. Yeah. All right, guys. So this warm up here again is not about going at like a workout pace. It's just about getting yourselves moving. Most people today have been finishing off about 2 rounds of this in the 8 minutes. Again, don't get too caught up in that. Just kind of move for yourself at a good smooth pace. So it's going to be 12 dumbbell goblet squats, or if you want, 12 air squats, a 30-second squat hold, which will be unweighted for everyone. 10 dumbbell presses on each side. So you'll go all 10 on one side and then all 10 on the other. If you don't have a weight that's light enough for that, you can literally even just do like 10 band pull aparts if you have a band, or do 10 Y raises. And then you're going to go into 5 inchworms with 3 push-ups. So how it'll work, you'll walk the hands out to that top of a push-up position, ideally going for 3 push-ups, then doing that cobra, sinking back in a downward dog, and then walking the hands back to the feet. Obviously, though, if the 3 push-ups is going to be too much for you, either drop down to the knees or just do like 1 to 2 push-ups and then go for the rest of the inchworms. So does anybody have any questions with any of those movements, or they think for the most part we are all good for this one?
Snatching is okay.
Snatching is okay, because I guess it keeps a little bit more neutral, but
anyway, yeah.
Cool. Okay, let me get this timer set here for our 8 minutes. Again, your goal is just to be moving at a smooth pace. It's not about moving quick. Focus on the quality of each of these movements. We will start our 8 minutes off in 10 seconds. 3, 2, one, and go for it. So 12 squats. Again, does not, oops, I just muted myself. Doesn't have to be quick, just moving at a nice, smooth, controlled pace. Weight in the heels, knees out, chest high. Cool. And then again, once you're done your 12 there, you can hold the bottom of your squat for about 30 seconds. If you can see the timer, great, time out 30 seconds. If you can't, just count out roughly 30 seconds. Again, it doesn't have to be spot on, just doing what we can here to get ourselves moving a little bit.
Can you mute me?
Want me to do Cameron here? There you go. Once you're done that squat hold, again, it was just the 10 per side of that dumbbell strict press. So again, if we don't have a dumbbell, we can even just do some band pull aparts. We can do Y raises, just something to get the shoulders going a little bit. So 10 per side dumbbell press. Yeah, you got it, Russell. Nice. And then again, once you're done both sides there, you'll go into 5 inchworms. And again, if you can, you'll try to add some extra push-ups in. If not, though, just going for the regular inchworm is totally cool with me. And then again, no need to rush, but just a reminder, once you are done those 5 inchworms, you'll just go back to the top for me and start with another set of 12 squats. Nice job, everybody. And again, just moving smooth and controlled. Don't get too caught up in how fast you're moving. Just making sure it's feeling good. Nice job, everybody. So still got 2:45 to go here. Again, most likely you'll probably finish off 2 full rounds and then maybe get like the squats and the hold back into it, but just keep yourself moving. Great job, everybody. So still got 1 final minute here. Again, maybe just finishing off these last inchworms, maybe getting 1 more set of the squats in. Just trying to move for 1 last minute here. That's it. Final 10 seconds. So again, maybe just finishing off whatever movement you're on, and then we'll call it from there. Perfect. Okay, so I doubt you're going to need this much time, but you have a good 10 minutes here if you need it to get ourselves set for this strength component. So again, first one would be ideally a power clean. So from the floor to the shoulder into a hang power clean, from the knee to the shoulder, into a push jerk or push press from the shoulder up overhead. Now, again, if weight-wise we're kind of limited, we only have super light weights or only 1 dumbbell, all you're going to do is just go for this option down here and go for 4 of each movement. So you'll go for 4 power cleans from the floor, 4 hang power cleans from the knee, and then 4 of the push jerk or push press overhead. I think for the most part here, everyone's okay with these movements. But again, the big thing to kind of keep in mind with this one, whether we're going with dumbbells or the barbell, is that when we're coming from the floor, we're keeping a nice flat back, doing what we can to make sure we keep that bar nice and close. As we pass our knee, that's when we get that big jump, little catch into a squat, stand all the way back up. When we're going from the hang, we're trying to make sure that we're pushing those hips back, floating hamstring and glute. We're only coming to about knee height. Same thing, jumping and catching to the shoulder. And then hopefully you can see this here for a push jerk. In a perfect world, it would be a squat down, a jump, pressing back under, and then standing back up. But again, with dumbbells, it's a little bit different. So even if you just do a straight up push press, that's also totally cool with me. So just take some time now, warm up these cleans a little bit, the overhead a little bit, test your weights out. If anyone does have any questions with any of these movements, please go ahead and ask. I can totally help you out with modifications if need be, or if you have any questions with it. And then we'll get this show on the road. And yeah, just about, we'll say 10-ish minutes. Again, you probably won't need that much time, but take your time to warm it up.
Are you okay if I do snatches?
Yeah, of course. You can do, you could almost do one power snatch into one hang power snatch into an overhead squat, depending on how your wrist feels with that.
Oh, yeah, that's a good way to do it. Okay.
See, not just a pretty face. Sometimes I figure it out, Jenny. Cynthia, this is not workout related at all, but I was just thinking about this even more. Isn't having one student like not like a liability, but isn't that kind of like weird to have just like one student in a classroom with a teacher? Like,
no, you're absolutely right. It is a liability.
Yeah, I don't know. That's so strange. Like, I was kind of thinking about that.
It's a massive liability, and we've brought it to our administration.
Yeah.
We've brought it to the union, and no one has an answer.
Honestly, frig, that's so strange.
Yeah, wow. It is very strange. And to be honest, like, I don't feel comfortable, but I don't know what else to do.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, right? What are you going to do?
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah, that stinks.
Yeah.
Nicole, you're muted.
Very strange.
Kids aren't going back to school?
So they are.
No, they're going. Yeah, they're going back, but different boards have different plans in place. And so the board that I work for, the kids are cohorts. So there's cohort A, cohort B, and cohort C. Cohort C are kids that are only at home. And then A and B, they alternate days. So tomorrow, for example, I have cohort A. There's only 2 students in my class that are in cohort A. And then the day after I have cohort B, and there's only 1 student that's cohort B. The rest are all at home. So I have a class of 33 kids. 30 of them are at home, and 3 of them take turns coming in.
That's crazy.
That's stupid. I would have thought that parents would want their kids to be going back to school.
Well, that's what the government's saying, but that's not what's happening.
Yeah, I was just saying. Do you
and
think
the thing is, like, when I'm in school with the kids that are there face to face, I'm instructing the kids that are at home because it's real time, right? So yeah. Even the kids that are in front of me, they get the instruction that the kids at home are getting. So some of these kids are spending like $10 a day on transportation to just be taught through a screen.
Yeah. Jeez.
Like there's no, all the stuff that the government's saying about mental health and interaction, it's not real. It's not happening.
Yeah.
The kids are not interacting at all with other people.
Yeah.
There's not in the high schools at least.
Yeah, that's true. I was like, because I guess like it's very like implemented. Like you go in, you go to your class, you get out of your class, you go home. Like there's no.
And then you leave.
Yeah.
There's no lockers, no lunch, no extracurricular in real life. Like they're not socialized. All the stuff that you should do in high school, they can't do. So
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Fun times.
Lots of fun. Yeah.
Okay, I think it looks like for the most part, everyone's almost pretty much set and ready to go. So again, just super quick here before we get rocking. Again, clock over here is set for a 2-minute window. We're going to hit a power clean from the floor, hang power clean from the knee, and then go overhead. If your weights are lighter, again, you'll totally just go for that little bit more volume. So going for 4 of each movement. So 4 cleans from the floor, 4 cleans from the hang, and then 4 of the push press or push jerks. You'll rest the remainder of the 2-minute window, and then we'll repeat that for 6 sets. Does anybody have any last minute questions, or we think we're all good to go? Cool. I think it looks like we're good. All right, sweet. So I will start this bad boy off over here, going in 10 seconds. Power clean from the floor, from the hang, then overhead. 2, 1, whenever you're ready. 2-minute window to get these power cleans, hang power cleans, and then shoulder overhead. Nice. Russell, don't be afraid, buddy, for your overhead to use your legs. So do a small dip and then jump overhead. Use your legs to push it up. Sorry, Nicole, go ahead.
I was just going to say it's a lot of rest.
Oh. Did you do the 1-1-1?
Yeah,
You could almost make it like 2 of each after a 3 of each if the 4 seems too aggressive, but the 1 seems too easy.
Well, I'm gonna add weight, so that's why I was gonna do the 1.
Okay, so then you're okay. Yeah, it'll get harder as you're going. Then hopefully, so you'll still get a decent amount of rest, but hopefully, it'll just get a little bit harder as you're going through.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, and then again, just a reminder: once you're done all of your reps, you'll get to rest the remainder of the 2 minutes. So you still get a full minute of rest here, and then we're into set 2. Jenny, talk to me.
You know what I was just thinking? How funny life is, like with injuries.
Yeah.
Like my shoulder stuck, so I couldn't snatch for 4 months. Now my wrist hurts, so I can snatch, but I can't clean. Like I can't have it all.
One thing to another. Eventually,
I can't have it all.
Yeah. You know what's funny then? Eventually you will have it all, and then it'll be feeling good, and you're like, you know what? I haven't gotten injured in a while, and then boom, something.
No, don't say that.
You know how many times that's happened to me where like I'll be like, wow, I've been feeling pretty good lately. And then all of a sudden, like my knee or my back or something. Yeah. $10 seconds. Going into set 2. Everyone looks solid in that first one. So basically just going for that exact same thing now for our second set. Go for it whenever you are ready. Yeah, there you go, Russell. Nice.
Hey, Ernie, nice flow.
You like it? It's coming in, eh? Look at the back.
Woo! Wow.
I don't know what my end game is, though. I don't know. I feel like I kind of want to cut it, but I don't know.
You're gonna go full Gino?
No, I can't go that. I wanted to like if you look up pictures of like Henrik Lundqvist or Jake Gyllenhaal, that's who I want. That's the kind of hair I need. Oh,
all
God.
right. See, that's how it's been since I've seen anybody.
You're just trying to make Matt jealous, aren't you, Ernesto?
Yeah, that's all it is. I just want to make Matt jealous when he's in with me. I'm jealous of Russell's hair. Look at that. That's what I need to get a mullet going. I like that, buddy.
That's nice. Those are some flowy, wavy locks. I'm a little jealous.
I love it.
Chris says you're there with your hair. You just need product.
Yeah?
He's a little jealous, actually.
Yeah, I put it in product this morning, but then I worked out and now it's all messed up again, so.
So it's very old Hollywood. You have to look up Clark Gable.
Clark Gable. Okay, I'll look that up and see
From
if that's
Gone with the Wind. He's got that like slicked back kind of wave. Like
yeah. That's what I gotta find. People that have that, I gotta mimic.
I'm sure your mom loves it, Ernesto.
Yeah. All right, everyone, 10 seconds going into set number 3. So again, if you're adding a little bit of weight each time, this one should be getting a little tougher. If we're staying the same, hopefully just feeling good as we're going through. Whenever you're ready, third set. Yeah. Great job. You guys are all looking solid. So that is our halfway marker. 3 down, 3 to go. 2, 1. Whenever you're ready, set number 4, 4 of 6. Good stuff. So we got 2 more sets to go here. So again, if you are adding a little bit of weight, just making sure that with these last 2, you don't get too crazy and get too heavy where you have any failed reps. If we're staying the same weight, just making sure we're keeping everything in check. So far, everyone's looking great in terms of keeping the bar close, getting a nice big jump, and then actually coming back under that bar slightly in a slight squatted position. So just hopefully hanging on to that for the rest of this. 2 more sets. Ten seconds. Set number 5. Whenever you're ready. Nice job.
I got a little iffy. I'm like, oh God, hopefully he's not watching my screen.
I missed that squat though. I got the first snatch looked great. So,
you know, Joanne once told me to treat it like an elastic band and not, if you're going to pause here for the hang.
Yeah.
But once you go down, to go right away.
Totally. Yeah. Yeah, she's totally right.
I paused at the bottom and I was kind of like, got stuck there.
Gotcha. Yeah. So we still got a full minute of rest, but since the next one is your last set, if you did want a little extra rest, by all means, you can take it. You have the full 2 minutes, so you could always take an extra 30 seconds, an extra minute of rest if you wanted it. If you're feeling good though, in 45 seconds when that clock beeps, you can finish this bad boy off and hit these last sets of cleans and jerk. Ten seconds, final set. But again, no need to rush into this. Whenever you want for this final set. Here we go. Last set of cleans. Beautiful. Good job, everybody. Okay, so again, same thing. I don't think you're going to need it, but you do have a good 10 minutes here now to get yourself set for this workout. So basically all I really need you to get ready is obviously your front squat. So just testing out the weights. Weight wise, again, you want to think something where hopefully you're going the first 2 rounds for sure unbroken, and then maybe the last 2 going for 1 quick break at most, so 2 quick sets. But ideally, I would say you should hopefully be able to go unbroken the whole way. Either dumbbells on the shoulder, dumbbell in a goblet position, or if you have a barbell, keeping the bar on the shoulder with a fairly moderate or light weight where, again, you can keep yourself moving. Then if we are lucky enough to have a rower, we'll go for 20 cals on the rower, or 2 minutes of cardio. So again, if we only have a bike, a treadmill, elliptical, something like that, just go for 2 minutes on that. If we're going to do like skipping, box jumps, burpees, mountain climbers, shuttle sprints, basically you can do anything you want to get the heart rate up for 2 minutes. I know that's always kind of hard to then say, like, how hard should I be going in the 2 minutes? And I've been trying to say, like, you want to think a pace where you're not sprinting, but you're also not just coasting. It's kind of like that 85% pace, or that pace where you couldn't have a conversation with the person next to you, but you don't feel like you couldn't talk, kind of thing. So I know that's kind of hard to gauge, but hopefully it'll help give you a little guide where to go off of. But anyways, test out your front squats. Let me know if you have any questions with what you want to do for the cardio piece, and then we will start this bad boy off. And again, yeah, like 6-7 minutes.
Ernesto, what would you suggest for the front squat? I have a barbell, but I also have dumbbells. I don't want to do heavy. Like I'm thinking just to get to the rep scheme to get it done.
I would say for you too, just to like kind of focus on like elbow positioning, squat positioning, just stick with the dumbbells and keep it a smooth pace and go with dumbbell for me. I think that'll be good.
And what weight would you suggest?
If you're going to go 2 dumbbells, maybe going for like 20 to 25 maybe per hand, I think you should be okay.
Okay.
Yeah, somewhere around that. Yeah.
Because I can't hold front rack, do you think it's okay to do back squats?
Yeah, totally. I would say that would be a very close mimic, or depending on how comfortable you feel, you can go from, like, do you have a rack back there?
Yeah, that's the thing. I can't clean it up.
You can do this one.
Oh, yeah.
If you want, or back squats, totally fine too. But yeah, either option.
The Jeremy Nixon special.
That's it.
Bare feet.
But yeah, either one will do.
Yeah, that'll work. But from a rack, I kind of have to.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Are you ready to smash it, Russell?
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
Guy's been killing it this whole time.
Okay, so I have a question.
Yeah, of course.
So I can't do like skipping or jumping jacks or anything like that because it bothers my knee, and there's no way I could do it for that long.
True.
I kind of don't want to do burpees.
Fair.
Is there anything else I can do instead? Like mountain climbers aren't really cardio for me.
It's more just like shoulder burn.
Like shoulder. I don't really have a whole lot of space that I can run.
Yeah.
So
I wonder if, like, would you be opposed to doing like either a burpee or bodybuilder for like a minute and maybe aim for like 6 to 8 and then do the remaining minute as like a box or a bench step up or something like that? Or will that still not get the heart rate up too much for you? Like, it doesn't have to be crazy high heart rate.
Step ups won't get my heart rate up. Step ups are just more like quad.
Yeah.
Maybe do burpees and suck it up.
But burpees for 2 minutes also does suck. So you could almost even do, I'm trying to think of something you could pair it with that would get the heart rate up a little bit without, I'm trying to think of other stuff I would have done in here.
Like I could probably do like 30 seconds of jumping. So like jumping jacks or like fake skipping.
You know what might be worth doing then? Maybe like alternate, go like 30 seconds of that, 30 seconds of bodybuilders, 30 seconds of jumping jacks, 30 seconds of bodybuilders, and then that'll accumulate the 2 minutes, but not one thing for too long.
Okay.
That might not be a bad option. Yeah.
Okay.
And then like in the 30 seconds, like again, you can kind of either just time it out or count out how many jumping jacks you get, how many burpees you get, and then try to maintain that the whole way. But that might be a good way to, hopefully keep you moving without it being too much.
Okay, I'll try that.
Yeah, that's not a bad option, I think.
Okay, thanks.
No worries.
And then
Hey, Ernesto.
Oh,
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, finish off, Nicole. Go ahead.
front squats, like probably just a 45-pound bar. Like, I don't really know. I don't know.
What other weights do you have? You have 10s too and stuff?
No, I have 15, so 75 would be my next option.
Maybe like, well, once you've done it here, try the 75 and like see what like 5 to 6 feels like. If you feel like it's already going to be too much, drop it down to the 45 and just think move a bit quicker maybe there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
No worries. Cynthia.
Okay, so I understand that it's 4 rounds, 15, 20, 50, but because I'm rowing, like, can I just do 8 minutes of rowing and then do the front squats, or do I have to alternate?
Try to alternate because the reason is it's trying to like fatigue the legs a bit more for going back to
okay.
Exactly, yeah. And then again, since you're actually rolling, I think the 20 calories should be doable, but obviously if you're going over 2 minutes, just do whatever calories you can get in 2 minutes.
Okay, I just don't want to trip when I'm getting off, so yeah, I'll just have to be careful.
Just slow it down.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
Okay, and then what else? Mel, you look pretty much good. Okay, sweet. And then Russell, I think you're good too, buddy. All right, sweet. And then Jenny, you're good too, sweet. Okay. I think that means we're all set and ready to go here. So again, this one, you're looking at about 2.5 to 3-ish minutes per round, depending on how fast you can get those squats done, how quick you can keep your transitions. Again, the goal is not to necessarily come out of the gate crazy hot. You want to try to find that pace where you're ramping up a little bit and then maybe tapering off and holding on to that, or where you're starting off a touch slower and then ramping up as those rounds go on. I don't want you to come out crazy hot and then crash and burn as we go through. Front squat wise, just doing what we can to hopefully get hips below the knees or getting as low as you can, doing what you can to hang on for the 15 reps. If you need 2 sets, that's totally fine. And then for the cardio, again, pacing wise, don't feel you have to get crazy. Think like an 85-ish% pace. Melissa.
We're just doing the full 2 minutes cardio, right? I've got an elliptical. So
Exactly, yeah. So you'll just move for 2 minutes. If you have like, I don't know, calories or distance on there and you see how many you get the first 2 minutes, you can try to maintain that, or yeah, just keep it simple and go for 2 minutes.
Okay, thanks.
Nice. Okay, everybody. Starting off with our squats, we are starting in 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go for it. 15 squats. That's it. And then again, once you're done that, 2 minutes of your cardio piece. So whether it's skipping, rowing, elliptical. Nice work. Again, coming off of that cardio, just giving yourself a couple deep breaths and then hopefully getting back into those squats. And again, hopefully you can hang on for the full 15 unbroken. If you do need it though, one quick break is totally legit. Great job, everybody. And again, cardio-wise, doesn't need to be a full-out sprint. Trying to think like an 85% pace. Pushing yourself, but not where you're dying. You should feel okay or manageable in that cardio piece.
I don't know what happened, but I don't see the clock anymore or the workout.
I wonder if you do gallery view. Like, is it your view maybe that went off for you?
I tried that, but like.
Here, oh, you're right here. Hold on. I'm going to reshare it, Nicole.
Okay.
Did that fix it?
Yeah. Thank you.
No worries. That's weird. Guys are all looking solid though. Great pace going here. I think everyone's started or in round 3 here. So in terms of time, you guys are moving real well. Nice job, guys. So again, as you get into or are in your last round, that's where you can try to push that pace a little bit more, finish off strong. Nice job, Russell. You're moving, you were moving well, buddy.
I'm done.
I know you're moving quick.
Yes.
How did the skipping feel for you? Okay.
Good. It was hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the first time I did it, I did 225 steps all in a row.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Not bad at all.
Yeah.
Do you have online school today or you have nothing?
Nothing. I had a snow day.
Oh, you have a full snow day. Lucky guy.
Yeah.
Not bad. Job, Jenny. Way to finish it off. That's it. And again, for the rest of you, I think just getting into that final 2 minutes of cardio again, pace-wise, just doing what you can to keep that push fairly high. If you want to ramp it up a little bit more, you totally can because it's your final 2 minutes. Nice job, Cynthia. Way to go, Nicole. That's it, Mal, almost there. Nice work. 12:42. Yeah, you guys were all moving super well there. Nice job. Jenny, wrist held up okay?
Yeah, it was tricky to get the barbell in the rack. I'm like,
I know it was.
Put it in empty.
It's always challenging.
But I don't know what you thought, but I feel like I could have maybe went a little heavier on the.
What did you use weight-wise?
65.
I mean, you could have probably went 65. So if you went to 85, would have been that, what, 115 for the guys? Yeah, like it would have been a bit more challenging. But again, I think the goal would have been to still be moving fairly quick through. So
yeah.
Like, when did you finish? Just over 10, 10 and a half?
No, 9:55.
55? Okay, even still, yeah, like I wouldn't want, in a sense, that much longer than that. So yeah. I think it was still a good push. So nice job, everybody. Melissa, how'd it feel? Okay, held up?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I would say. As good as it can be at home, I guess. I don't know.
As good as it can be after months of atrophying.
True. I guess that's true. Yeah, that's true too. Have you literally been doing nothing, or like have you been getting a couple things in here and there? Or
no.
No.
Well, you saw my beautiful squat rack.
I know. Yeah, you have everything there. I know.
I have stuff, but I'm not motivated at home. I need to leave the house.
I know. I hear you. I feel like that's been a big thing for everyone. Yeah, it's like the motivation factor at home has been obviously the hardest part. So, but hey.
So I'm like, maybe normally I work out 4 times. I'm doing 2 times a week. Working out.
Yeah. Doing what you can though. That's
but I'm getting older, so it's not good.
it balances it out. Yeah. Good stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks, Ernesto.
No worries. Good job today, Cynthia.
Thank you.
Good afternoon,
Good job to
everyone.
everybody. Melissa, it was nice seeing you. Nice seeing everyone. Russell, it was nice meeting you, buddy.
Way to go, Russell.
Hello.
You did great. Have a good rest of your day, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
See ya.